Just back from Hong Kong. Got so backed up, so much to do here. But anyway, the schools have asked me to create a little introductory video about my online classes. So here we go. Thank you for inquiring about my online import-export course. I've been working in import-export at the small business level since 1974. The first 10 years I worked for others and learned the business inside and out. And I've been self-employed since 1984, working on my own, of course. I teach to learn more myself about this business, but my work is import-export. I'm an adjunct lecturer at like San Francisco State University and other schools. I've written a book that you can find on Amazon.com. And you can learn more about that on the website if you're interested. It is a required text for the course. The course will take you through the steps necessary to form and launch your own business. This is all about starting your own business. Everyone says the customer is the most important thing in business, and I agree. But as far as I can tell, I am the only one who shows how the startup company integrates the customer from the beginning. Before you invest a dime in this business, you're going to find out who those customers are. That's the first thing, and I show you how to integrate that in the very development of your business from the beginning. And this way you save time and money in starting your business, and indeed this helps you minimize any risk. So you can learn more about this by studying the website. And then the course itself is delivered on the internet. About 25 schools in USA and Canada feed students to the course. So you'll be tied up with students from various schools. Now, students from all over the world go to one of these 25 schools and register. So actually, there's students in this course from all over the world in any given quarter. The course itself is delivered on the internet. I employ the oldest and best method of instruction called Socratic Dialogue. I take you through the material on 3 levels. A method is method shown to support the learning of the material, the retention of the material. First, we will discuss the material in the course. That's the live online internet relay chat aspect of the course. Then we'll read the text, of course, and discuss that text. And then we watch videos of the lectures on the topic. So that's a whole other section. Between the weeks you'll be watching videos of me explaining what's going on in the course. So now the technology I use is rather old, but it's effective. So that live portion of the class is internet relay chat, and let me show you how. When you enroll in my class, I send you an email, and the email sends you to a website in which the first page you create your password, nickname. Second page you click on World Trade. Third page takes you into the internet relay chat, in which you see the red circle where you can hit your cursor, and then you will be able to put in text that I will read and everybody else in the class will read. So as you see, we meet online in a private chat room, and I lay out the lecture in text form, live, and you can interact live on as well in text with me and with other people in the course as well who are taking it around the United States, Canada, around the world. Now, if you cannot attend a live section, not to worry. I can send out, and I do send out, complete transcripts of every session we have, and you can review it and email me with any questions you have from reading the transcripts. Now, there are tests and quizzes in this course, but there are no grades, and there's no transcripts, no certificates. You just learn how to start your own business. I might add that the business can be either import or export or both. It can be in goods or services, and it can even be in agricultural products. But the common thread is it's a small business. These glass candles from Taiwan. Put those in there. Fill it with oil, light it. Light shines through it. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. You can't live without it. And here is hand-knotted carpets, natural, well actually no dye, Now this one I think we did a little bit of. Oh, there we go. This was designs done by a North Coast Indian artist. We did the shape in the shape of a Chilkat blanket. We put a longer fringe on it, hand knotted to our specification. That's natural, no dye. The brown sheep, white sheep, gray sheep, black sheep, and then you just weave the colors in between, blend them to get different colors, different shades. You get 256 colors out of that. Kind of a theme, working on special designs, but then work with the suppliers who are more than happy to make products to your specifications, whatever you need. Another thing I worked on and have done is, of course, if I'm going to publish a book, I'll print it myself, and I'll find the best place in the world, and I'll get a very good price, high quality, and I'm in business. I'll print the book myself, bring it in, and distribute it myself. So I can go on and on. As a matter of fact, you're going to think this seminar is like a first date, because I do go on and on about all the things I do. But the point of the course, of course, is your products, your business, and starting your business. So sometimes I'm asked questions such as, what is the success rate of my students, those who've taken the class? And then the other one I love is, how much money can I make in international trade? Well, I've been teaching since 1984, so there have been over, I estimate something like 20,000 students who've taken the course. It never occurred to me to keep track of the people who took the course. And everybody who's taken my course or read my book is free to email me, and I am happy to get those emails. But I'm sure they all have their own motivations to take the class. It would be up to them to judge your success, not me. So you'd have to ask them. But you can read what student feedback I have on the website. The website where you're viewing this video. Then as to how much money you can make, well, that's for your customers to say. They'll pay you exactly what you're worth. No more, no less. I merely show you how to be valuable to your customers. Then once you've learned that, it's up to you how valuable you'll be to your customers, and what you want to make. Okay, so then, and then really, is this business really about how much money you can make, or is being self-employed about the lifestyle you live, and the lifestyle the business you have affords you and your family and such? So anyway, philosophical point, I'm sure. Then as an aside, the course also deals with current events. The course content has not really changed. It's what I learned from working with others, but and then what I tried myself and actually works. But there are certain points that can be emphasized and are emphasized as things change. So right now, what does one emphasize when we're in an economic downturn? Well, I've been through these economic downturns before. I know what happens and how people behave and how change and where to emphasize and what to watch out for and all that kind of stuff. So I emphasize in that class. I emphasize it in the listserv and the blog that I maintain. So the course never really ends. You take the formal indoctrination, and then as you build your business, you're in contact with me and other students as well. So I'm always available by email. I find students' questions usually pretty easy and fairly interesting, and then when I don't know the answer, to me they're even more interesting. So feel free to email me, and I've got a listserv of over 1,000 ex-students that you can join, no cost. It's a Yahoo listserv where you can post questions. All 1,000 read them, and I always answer, and sometimes other people's answer as well, like what's a good hotel in Milan, or I got trouble with a sales rep in New York, or a customs broker in Houston, or whatever. And so I answer, and sometimes people with expertise in that area will answer as well. So then, so go ahead, enroll in the course, and then as soon as you have, shortly thereafter, I will email you, and we will get this going.